Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Let's do the daily divine masculine check and see what he is up to, see how he's feeling. This may not resonate for everybody, so take what does and disregard what doesn't. And if you would like to book a personal, just email me. So let's go ahead and see what we got going on with the divine masculine today. Well-deserved reward. He could be stepping into his power. He could be really financially getting more stable, working on his independence. Could have become single with a karmic situation, because this is also my singles card. He's finally done it. He's finally let go of the karmic. He stood up to her and let her go. Or let go of the relationship, I should say. What else is going on with the divine masculine? He's moving on. See, I feel like the divine masculine is finally seeing the light. I feel like I did a reading yesterday and he finally is seeing the light. He's wanting to take action. I see leaves here. This is all about growth, a spiritual awakening, finally seeing it. I feel like all his planning has worked out for him. He's grew a stronger foundation. I see an 11 here from these two pillars. It just looks like 1-1. Twin flame, 11-11. What else is going on with the divine masculine? I see prosperity begin. So he's going to want a new opportunity with his femmes, just a new opportunity in life in general. I do feel like this is a new environment for him to be moving on, leaving a marriage. But I do also see him wanting to plant the seed together with the divine femme. And I feel like he feels like he sees like it's going to bear fruit this time. This is something that's going to be very deep rooted. A family legacy. What else is going on with the divine masculine? Movement, choices, and decisions. So he is definitely figuring out. He's wanting to really get balance in his life. That's either financially, relationship. There's a decision that I feel like he already is making or has made with this well-deserved reward, or he just finally is getting it. What else is going on with the divine masculine? He's going to be wanting to speak truth, wanting to bring clarity to you in his situation. There's a butterfly here, so I see growth. He's moving on. I feel like he just wants to move out of choppy waters and into calmer waters with the 6 of Swords. Like he's moving on to a new opportunity, a new beginning. I see for some of these divine divine femmes, he's going to be offering you a new opportunity, a new grounded, something very solid, something that you and him really need to plant and really water it and nurture this opportunity. What else is going on with the divine masculine? See, because he's done some healing. 6 of Swords, 6 of Swords. Like there is some healing here that he has worked on. This forward movement. Why is well-deserved reward here, Spirit? This energy is he's wanting to really take action. I feel like this is also a player card energy, so he could just be trying to enjoy his single life. He could be very flighty between you and him, like very in and out. And so he's like, y'all go in a relationship and then be out of a relationship. But I do see some kind of communication or action coming in, because maybe he's single already. He just newly became single. And so he's wanting to come and rush back in with this Knight of Wands card. Why is movement, choices, and decisions here, Spirit? Wow. The Two of Pentacles on the Two of Pentacles. He is really trying to find some kind of balance. And I feel like he's still on his healing journey. So I don't feel like he is quite completely there. I don't think everyone is completely healed in a sense of always, well, I guess you can be in a sense of, I just think that you should always strive for growth and always moving forward and bettering yourself. But I feel like it's still a juggle for him, maybe because it's financially, he's having a hard time with that. Wise movement, choices, and decisions here. Yeah, I feel like he's going within, so maybe he still has isolated himself. You haven't heard from him. Could be a Virgo, doesn't have to be, because he's waiting for something. Could be waiting for some kind of financial balance in his life. Could be waiting for something to, maybe a divorce to settle. Maybe he's waiting on some kind of legal issues. Maybe y'all are both married. And so I feel like I'm also getting more of like with a masculine energy when they're going through something and they're trying to figure something out. They really go within, they go in these caves to figure things out, don't want anybody to help them. And so he could have just been doing that if you haven't heard from him, or he kind of ghosted you or fell off the planet or haven't responded. Why is moving on here, Spirit? See, I feel like he's trying to weigh out his options, trying to figure out his next move. He knows he wants to move on. And he knows he wants to take action and manifest the life that he wants. But I think he just has to figure it out. I feel like his emotions could be everywhere. He has a lot of choices that he has to make in order to move on. And maybe he's not trying to put his eggs all in one basket. Why is prosperity begins here? I feel like he wants to bring truth to a Queen of Swords energy, to a person who may have cut him out of his life with the Swords energy here. It's like she's receptive with that hand open, but she's also cutting like, I'm not playing with you. Like, he knows he needs to bring his A game for this new opportunity if he wants another chance. Because I feel like the Divine Femmes have cut him out or have spoke their truth and set boundaries, healthy boundaries, which is good. Saying like, I'm not playing your games anymore. You figure it out. Figure it out with the Seven of Cups. And when you're ready, see me. But you better bring something that is solid, secure. Why is clarity or belief here, Spirit? See, I feel like he's going to bring some kind of truth of releasing himself from this karmic situation. I feel like he is no longer tied or bound to the karmic partner, or he's still trying to figure it out. Take what resonates for your situation. But do know that there's going to be some kind of truth coming out and clarity regarding a new passionate beginning. I mean, for some, this also is a sexual energy too, with the devil, because of the sexual devilish energy. And then the Ace of Wands, if you know what I mean, use your visual. So I feel like he could be coming in, communicating because he wants some kind of rendezvous. Why is healing begins here, Spirit? I feel like he left the karmic with this Three of Cups, or he is thinking about it, because there's an energy of someone feeling left out in the cold. There's an energy of reuniting with a person who's emotionally available now. And I feel like he's wanting to go to this Queen of Cups energy who is emotionally available, who is very loving, nurturing, using her heart chakra. She thinks with her heart before her brain, you know, like you give. The Queen of Cups is an energy who gives a lot. She has that emotional security that she provides. She's always there, loving and nurturing. It's that unconditional love that I think brings the healing too for him, that makes him want to keep reuniting with you. For some, I think there might be the holiday celebration, a birthday coming up. Let's go ahead and see what else is going on with the Divine Masculine. Angel spirits, guys, what else is going on with the Divine Masculine? How else does he feel? What else is going on with the Divine Masculine? No place like home. You feel like home to him. There's an energy of you feel like home. He wants to return back to home. Home is where the heart is. What's going on with the Divine Masculine? Not for you. He knows that that karmic partner was not for him. I see that 6 again. I thought of the 6 of Swords, moving forward, moving on. Regeneration. It's all about growth. When something ended or dies, there's a rebirth. There's growth here. You know, I feel it looks like a volcano that is now finally growing again. I'm assuming with like leaves and growth. You know what I mean? And so I feel like since he's wanting growth, there's going to be some kind of message coming in. There's going to be a message coming in that he is going to want to rekindle you and his connection. What else is going on with the Divine Masculine? But he is between worlds right now. I feel like for some, they have left the karmic. And there's also some that is still with a karmic. And he's between worlds. He's having a hard time trying to move on. And so maybe that juggling energy is him trying to really figure it out with the double 2 of Pentacles on there. What else is going on with the Divine Masculine? Yeah, and I feel like this is something that he's been going round and round on his head about with you, because he's finally observing. He's tapping into his intuition. He could be observing you from social media. Could be texting you, checking up on you, because this is something that he can't let go. This is something that's always going to be an ongoing cycle between you and him. Alright, let's just clarify for some, and then I have to end this. Let's see, why is round and round here, Spirit? Yeah, he wants to start a new season with you. He's wanting to get the party started. He's wanting a vibrant new beginning. There's some kind of wishes that are going to be coming true for some. Why is between worlds here, Spirit? Yeah, he's being very careful though. There's an energy of being very careful, but he has his eye on you. There's a target here. His focus is on you, but there's some kind of figuring out that he has to do. And I think that's kind of causing some kind of, I see sudden change action. Maybe he has already done it. There's causing some kind of upheaval between the karmic. Why is no place like home here? Because you feel like dependable. You feel grounded. He wants to build something with you. I feel like there's going to be some kind of communication, discussion coming. His energy could be that flighty energy again. So you may hear from him and all of a sudden he just disappears with that flighty energy. There's going to be something that he's going to want to discuss with you. Why is regeneration here, Spirit? Yeah, see, I feel like he wants to move towards you with the Messenger card. With the sun on top, that's growth, that's healing, regeneration. Why is not for you here, Spirit? I feel like with the Hangman energy, things are still on pause and limbo. He's getting some kind of psychic ability, really tapping into his intuition, finally seeing that the karmic is not for him because something was exposed. There was some kind of exposure. He's maybe ascending, spiritual awakening. Wise message in a bottle here, Spirit. I feel like for some, there is going to be a message coming in, but it maybe have been something that's been very delayed. It's something that you've been wanting, and maybe he is still holding out. Why is stalemate here, Spirit? Tell me more. The seat is here. Maybe he could be communicating to you very deceitful because he's with the karmic, being very slick. There's some kind of block here, so maybe he can't really fully fully commit to you because he's still dealing with the karmic. So it's just still, there is communication here, but it's not going to be any communication that's going to be him being committed to you, because he still has that blocked energy dealing with the karmic. But don't worry. I feel like there's an enlightenment here. There's going to be something revealed, an aha moment, discovery for him and maybe for you. All right, guys, I'm sorry to cut this short, but I have to go. All right, much love.